We're going to look at our third and final question for today, which is simply y is equals to sine x over 1 plus cos x. So this is our question. So we solve. It's very simple. So we're going to say let u equal to sine x. So when we look at this question, we're going to use quotient rule because we have a product divided by a product. So we're going to differentiate them separately and use the quotient formula to find the answer. So we're going to say du dx, when you differentiate sine, is simply cos. Then we're going to say v is equals to 1 plus cos x. 1 plus cos x. Then let's differentiate this. So we're going to say dv du is equals to, we simply say when you differentiate 1, it's simply 0, it's nothing. Then when you differentiate cos, it's simply sine, negative sine. Once we're done differentiating our two functions or two products there, we're going to use our quotient rule. So we know the quotient rule as dy dx is equals to dv du minus du dv over dx over v squared, which is a very simple formula. So let's put in our work in this formula. So we can simply say we know our dv as 1 plus cos multiplied by our du, which is simply cos x, minus our sine, which is our du, which is simply sine x, open brackets, our du simply sine, negative sine u, closed, divide by our dv, which is 1 plus cos u, like that. So this is what we have. So from there we're going to multiply what is on the top, which is simply going to give us cos x plus cos x squared plus sine squared. Sine x squared. So when you multiply this to give us a positive, then it's going to be squared. When we multiply this, is simply this here, because when we multiply cos times 1 is simply cos. When you multiply cos times cos, it's going to be cos squared over 1 plus cos x squared. So it's very simple. We're going to say this is simply a trig identity, so which is simply cos x plus 1 over this here is simply a trig identity, so simply that over 1 plus cos x squared. So we can see this. We can simply say this is equals to 1 plus cos x over 1 plus cos x squared. From there we can cancel out this and this. It's going to give us dy dx, and our final answer will simply be 1 over 1 plus cos x as our final answer. So if you have any question, you can leave them in the comment section below and I'll answer any questions. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, Engineer A, Engineering Mathematics 1.